One time, I was in discussion with a friend of mine, and he told me, can there be more than one God? I told him, listen, imagine if I wanted to move a chair, and in order for me to move that chair, I had to ask my boss, and my boss had to ask his boss, and his boss had to ask his other boss, and the chain keep going. Do you think I ever will be able to move that chair? The answer is no. And the same thing applies to the universe. To each and everything that is created in the universe, whether it was the rivers or the mountains in the sky, if there was more than one God controlling the universe, can anything be accomplished? No. Let me give you another example. Imagine if God number one wanted the moon to be 239,000 miles away from the earth, and the other one decided it's going to be 400,000 miles away from the earth. Which one the moon would listen to? Again, is going to be chaos. As God Almighty have said in the Quran, لو كان فيهما آلهة إلا الله لفسدتا. If there was more than one God, then there's going to be total destruction. Another verse, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala said in the glorious Quran, لَعَلَى بَعْضُهُمْ عَلَى بَعْضٍ. There will be competition between these two gods. And if there was competition between gods, there's not going to be any organization of this universe. Then he asked, well, God can do anything. He could be whatever he wants. He can be a human. He can be a mouse. He can be a cow. God is all powerful. He can be anything he wants, and he could create other gods like him. I told him at this point, yes, God can do everything. God can do whatever he wants. God can say be and it is, but God only can do what fits his character. For instance, God is just. Can God be unjust? God is all powerful. Can he be weak? No. God only can do what fits his characters. Let me give you another example. Can a carpenter be a door? Or can Steve Jobs become the iPhone? The creator cannot become his own creation. Otherwise, he's not the creator anymore. God cannot be limited and unlimited in the same time. God cannot be powerful and weak in the same time. That does not fit his character. Then I told him, look at the universe. Look how vast and big the universe. Look how organized the universe is. Look at the creations of the moons and the skies and the stars around you. You think the God that is all powerful, God the exalted, God the magnificent, God the originator, God who named himself the first and the last, God the all-powerful, the independent, all these beautiful characteristics of God, can he fit himself in the earth? When you compare the size of the earth to the size of the universe, it's impossible. As God have told us in the Quran, the last revelation to all humanity, لَيْسَ كَمِثْلِهِ شَيْءٌ وَهُوَ السَّمِيعُ الْبَصِيرُ. Nothing is like him, and he's all seeing and he's all hearing. That's the God that should be worshipped. A God that is nothing like his creation. Otherwise, if anything become like the characteristics of his creation, then he's not the creator anymore, and it is not worthy to be worshipped. Worship the creator, not the creation.